Hey guys, Zack Attack here, and I've been seeing a lot of my streamer friends asking how do you make the TikTok videos to where it's actually the right size for the phone, the right size to view the whole screen instead of just being the bar across the center with the black on the top and the bottom. Well, the way I do it personally is using DaVinci Resolve, and today I'm going to make this hopefully short and sweet video about how to do that. Let's get into it. Alright, so first things, you'll get DaVinci Resolve opened up, installed, all that fun stuff. You're going to want to come into your media pool here. Okay, we have no clips in our media pool. We're going to want to then right click on it. Timelines will be the very top option. You're going to want to go create new timeline. A hotkey for this is Control N. You'll then see this screen pop up. Our timeline number 1. Let's just name that TikTok, because we're going to make a TikTok. Then come down to your custom settings, click custom, format, and right here where it says 41280 by 720 processing, we want to change that to 41080 by 1920 processing. That is going to then give us the view that we need of our phone layout. And then your timeline frame rate, I like to change to 30 just because it runs a little bit smoother than 60 on most applications. So after you do that, go ahead and click create. And there we have our bar. As you can see, it looks like your phone, same shape. So after you have your timeline created, the next thing you want to do is add your media. All you have to do to add your media is open up wherever you have your replay buffer file saved or your video file saved that you want to choose and edit. Go ahead and pick one and drag and drop it into the media bin. So let me open up my snipes. And we're going to go ahead and choose this one. So drag and drop it and it will show up right here on your timeline. And then go ahead and drag that down here. Front, but that's okay. So now after you've dragged your media down into your timeline, you're going to want to click on your video media, hold the Alt key and drag it up, and do that one more time. So then we are going to end up right here with 3 video tracks and 1 audio track. Now we're going to take video track number 3. This one will be our webcam. So if you want, name that webcam. Video number 2 is going to be our main point of interest. This will be our actual gameplay that we want everybody to see. So let's go ahead and name that gameplay. Video track number 1 is going to be our background. So let's name that background. Okay. Easy so far. I hope you guys are following along. I hope I'm making this clear. I've never made a how-to video before. So the next thing you're going to want to do, if you don't have them open yet on your left side right here, come up to the top and click the effects library. That's going to open up a bar that looks like this. Now go down and click on where it says open effects and choose Gaussian blur. It should be the 3rd one down under resolve effects blur. Take that and drag it to video track number 1. Now what that's going to do is give that track a nice blurry feature. So the next thing that we're going to do is fix where you don't see your full video in frame. And to do that, we are first going to take our background video and zoom that way in. Zoom that to about a 5. We might have to go a little more, we'll see. So Resolve is a little bit strange in this aspect with the layers, to where after you zoom your background, you then need to go to your gameplay and zoom it out a little bit, make it smaller, and do the same for your webcam, and then you'll see that pop up. So after you have that popped up, you can see that the background on that is a little bit blurry of your background video. That is due to the Gaussian blur that we put on it. Our next step after we're able to see our videos and we've determined that we've zoomed our background into where we like it, and I run it just till it closes out, just like that. So about 3.23 for me is where I have it zoomed right now. Then we're gonna do our background. We did our background, sorry. We're gonna do our gameplay. Take your gameplay and you're gonna wanna zoom that in. Now, you see the background disappeared, it will come back. Zoom that in till you reach the desired point to where you see the gameplay amount that you would like. Some go more, some go less. I choose to stop right about here, about 2.5 normally. And you can also just type and enter, and it will auto size, which is handy once you figure it out. And then take your position of that video, and you can move it up. Oops, that's left and right. X, you gotta know where your stuff moves, and Y. Y moves it up and down. So I like to place that video at the top. So we move that up. That's gameplay video track number 2. So video track number 3 is our webcam. Our webcam takes just a little bit more work than the other 2 tracks did to get it to work how we'd like it to. The first thing you're going to want to do is zoom in on it, and it's going to make your other screens disappear again. It's okay. Then come down to your webcam track, right click on it, and go to where it says Open in Fusion page. Click that. This is Fusion. This is where you can do things like add your text, you can zoom, you can make things move on their own, you can cut out certain aspects and make that just be seen, and that's what we're going to do with our webcam. I used Fusion to make my little stinger that you've seen at the beginning of the video to transition my scenes. So in Fusion Library, to crop out our webcam, we have a couple options. Right here we have rectangle, we have circle, well, ellipse, and then we have polygon, and we have B-spline. You don't need B-spline, but you can use polygon, ellipse, or the rectangle, depending on how you'd like to shape your webcam. So then we're going to take our webcam, and we're going to move it, after we've clicked rectangle, we're going to move the rectangle over to our webcam, and then just size it to where you'd like. And this will just take a second to size out. It normally works pretty well. So we'll just size this up to how we want it. I need to turn my DPI and my mouse down. I'm all over the place. It is so stinking high right now. And we'll leave that just for the example of where it's at. So after you have that sized appropriately, be it square or ellipse, come back down here to the Edit tab, click on Edit, and it's going to bring you back to your screen where you see your video. Now if you notice, you can only see the webcam now on video track number 3. So then we're going to take that video track number 3, make sure that's highlighted, and use our position. And we are going to then reposition our webcam. So use the X and position it to the left, and that will bring it out in the center, and you can see that here. And then we'll zoom in to the size that we want, position it in the center again, and then we'll use the Y to move it down to the bottom of the video. And right there, we have a fully working, running TikTok. Let's check it out. Looks like Hilly's trying to grab this most wanted. But Hilly's smoking. Oh! Downed him.
Oh, you got him out of the hill.
Yes, sir. Alright, so that works. That's a good video. It plays well. It looks good. It looks how we want. It has the format we want. You can see what you want. But it's just a little bit too long. So to edit the length, you have 2 options. You can come over here into the cut area, if you'd like, and cut it in here, which I normally do not. Or you can just run in the Edit tab here, and this red slider on the top will control your placement of your video. So let's just go back to figure out where we'd like to cut it.
Oh! Downed him.
A little bit more.
Oh, you got him.
Alright, So we want to cut it right about there. So then to cut your video down, we want to come over here to the razor blade edit mode. I click on that, and then you just go through and click each one, and it will cut it right at the point that you click. So you want to try and be right on your bar. Then you'll come back over here, click your selection mode, and then on each clip that you'd like to delete, you just click it and hit backspace. Not the delete button. The delete button will give you issues. And there you have it. That is shortened, and we have our webcam placed, we have our background zoomed, and we have the proper format, all in DaVinci Resolve. And it took us 10 minutes to make this short one video TikTok. So I realized I made the video and I did not make the portion to where you actually export the video into the format that you need for TikTok or anything like that. So after you have your video made, this is my how-to video in DaVinci Resolve. So to then deliver this and export it out of DaVinci Resolve, we're gonna have to come down here to the deliver function. We click on that, and it's gonna open up this screen. On this screen, we're gonna then take and wanna name our location. Our location is where we wanna save the video to. Mine all go on my external hard drive, and then they would normally go under TikTok or completed videos. So we're gonna put this one under completed videos. Hit save, and it's gonna just save that location, and then name your file TikTok how to, and I've learned to spell TikTok now. It's with 2 K's, not a C. Come down here to your format, change your format to MP4. Make sure your frame rate, well, it might not let me change it. It's going to stay at 60. That's okay, because I made this video in 60 frames because that's how I recorded it. Then all you need to do is add it to your render key and start your render. And you're done. Upload it on TikTok. I would say upload it from your phone, because then you have also additional options inside of TikTok to be able to add their text, add their music if you wanted to add their music to it, and do other things with it. But I hope this helps. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know your thoughts and smash that like button, please.